Okay, this is Don Beach Juggalo with horrorcore.com, Kill Music and Faygoluvers. I'm here with the same poetry. What's up, guys?
What's going on? What's going on, man? Psycho.
Okay, the first question I got is from Random Mitrian. It said, ask IP if they have the rights for Ain't Got No Brain Cells, and if or when they plan on releasing it.
That's an easy question. That's in Spanish. Sí. Yes. And all that. Yeah, we got the rights to that, and you will be hearing that real soon. It'll be out. We're going to do it.
End of 09?
End of 09.
Probably November-ish?
Yeah, November is close to December. We got a couple of those things coming up with that. Ain't Got No Brain Cells is our focus on this for this year, to get it out before the end of the year. So please be on the lookout for that.
Good to hear, good to hear. I got a question from Marble. Who or what inspires you to make Grim Reality?
That's a good question. Basically, is my background, pretty much. The environment, I've always been in a horror movie, so I wanted to create my own horror movie. I even made my own comic book. So, it's just a creative thing, and I just have a dark nature about shit. So, Grim Reality was spawned out of that. It was actually going to be a record called Edge of Insanity, which is also, I've said this before, but I wanted to do a record just strictly, just kill, but then I wanted to get some introspective and take it on a documentary level, and Grim Reality came out. So it was like one side had all the murder shit, and the other side had all the real reality shit. It was a zone. It wasn't even planned. It just happened. It was a really good record, and I'm glad that I got to do that because I'm here now because of that record.
I got a question here from Hot Headed. I don't believe you can freestyle on the spot. Can you up the freestyle for us?
I am part Nephilim, part human, more savage than any animal, half cannibal, black Hannibal. I'm Cro-Magnon mixed with alien DNA, reptilian. Many say I am the origin of evil, the horror within the people, exploring it with an easel. My pen is the paintbrush, the sinner you can't touch. Had dinner with them gangsters, had breakfast with the elitists, shook hands with the Freemasons, and Bilderberg meetings and bitch. Yeah, something like that.
Nice, nice. This one is from Sick Fan. He had a two-part question for this. How was it working with Sutter Kane? And are you on his label now? And he also had a second part to this. It was more of a comment saying that why would you work with someone that was so racist and someone that was so money hungry as he was?
Okay, part one. The first part of the question was
how was it working?
How was it working with Ken? He's a producer, so he produced music I've been always wanting to do from the days of the Vanilla Ice, Hard to Swallow. When Vanilla Ice did the Hard to Swallow album, I wrote 5 songs on that. I was there with all the people who made that music, and some of the dudes were from Limp Bizkit, some of the dudes from a different band, and I just fell in love with that music. And when I heard Change the Music, I fell in love with wanting to do something over that music. So he gave me the opportunity to do a song over that music, and we just ended up doing an album. Now, as far as anything other than that, that's the racist thing and all that stuff like that. I mean, I hung out with dude. I don't think he's racist. I think he's just like fucking with people. And this is entertainment. And sometimes you have to piss people off to fuck with them. So I mean, that's just his stick. That ain't my stick. This ain't poetry. This ain't poetry. Sutter Kane is Sutter Kane.
There you go.
And he even has a different moniker. He's DJ Bless. So if you really get into it, it's more playful shit than it is real shit.
And speaking on what was with him hosting that you're one of his artists on his label, on his website, is that still in effect or no?
No, we mutually did a record together. That's what we were doing with an option to do another record. The bottom line is I felt that it was time for me to move to whatever to do. Kane is doing Kane. Kane is going to always do Kane, and IP is always going to do IP. It's just we wanted to get together, and we got together, and we made a great record, Snuff Roll, Psycho Snuff Roll, and from there, he's doing his thing, I'm doing my thing, no love lost at all. It's just we grow. we gotta keep it moving. IP gotta go get the face. So I gotta support the IP fans with IP shit, you know what I'm saying? So it was one of those things I was able to catch some new fans with that record. I was able to prove to people that I could do music no matter what the fuck you throw in front of me. I will freak the fuck out of it. And if you can tell me Snuff Reels was whack, dude, then that's your opinion. But I know it wasn't. So, and not only do I know it wasn't, all the people that supported St. Fortune believe it wasn't either. And that was the music they weren't even used to hearing me fuck with. So, I don't know. I can't answer the racist thing on Sutter King because I'm not Sutter King. I'm Psycho from St. Fortune.
There you go. I got a question from Juggling Juggalo. Are there any new CDs on the horizon? And if so, who would you want to collab with that you haven't so far?
Okay, so far, we got some shit coming out, but I want JP to explain all this shit that we got coming out, and we'll talk about the other half of that question.
Well, basically, we just re-released the classic IP record, Black Flag, that just came out about a month ago. It has songs off the original plus some alternate songs on, so there's some new material on it. For the fans who have the original Black Flag, there's some new material on that. And then what we got coming out next is basically, for everyone who's an IP fan, it's a rare and unreleased record, which is basically songs from the Fortune reality all the way through the Ain't Got No Brain Cells era, and then all the way to stuff that was done during Fall of the Break around that time. That just didn't fit on the record. So it's going to be about 15 songs. It's going to be a digital album, and that'll be out probably in about a month and a half, something like that. But for people who are IP fans, they can definitely check out and see kind of the creative flow from the beginning. This song going back to 1988, all the way through to 07. So it's definitely going to be something good for the fans. And then following that is going to be Ain't Got No Brain Cells, and it's going to be with that record was going to be plus songs that was recorded at the time with Psycho Sparkers and Hope. A lot of that stuff. So a lot of the Black Flag type of music and the Ain't Got No Brain Cells type of music is going to be on the Ain't Got No Brain Cells stuff. And then I got my solo coming out, which has a lot of IP stuff, cycles on a lot of that stuff, and that's coming out in about 2 months. And there's a lot of big collabs on that too. You got like McNasty, a whole bunch of good people on that. But that was a really good record I'm proud of, and something that I think the IP fans will definitely dig because there's a lot more dark songs on that as opposed to just West Coast stuff, which some of my past stuff has been a lot of West Coast influence stuff. The new stuff is darker, and that's basically what we have going on in 09.
As far as collabs, who I'm collabing with, there's some names in the works. One of the dudes is here performing tonight at Gore Fest. His name is Q Strange. We got another one. We're gonna link up and do something else for sure. King Gordy is another one. I'm gonna work on that right now. I love to get Gordy on some shit. It ain't nothing but love with that with the D. So any niggas in the D, I got mad love for the D because D ain't nothing but so in the same poetry love for the D. So it's dude out of Texas, K. Reno. It's a plethora of different things. As far as collabs that I'm gonna attack people with, that's gonna be some really good shit. I got a lot of West Coast dudes out there too. You might not have such a big name in this in underground, but they got the talent. They got big talent. And D-Rock just came and brought us a picture of Brew, dog. 100. That's how you do an interview, dog. Okay, baby. Now, to get back to the thing, the real shit is, I'm working with people that I know that got the talent, and not even just the talent, and the major thing that I got coming out to Denver, Colorado, I was trying to keep it under wraps, but might as well expose it in some. We're doing a collab album together. We're not going to do the song where I'm in California and he's in Denver, and you can tell it's not really a chemistry thing there. We're going to do the records in the same studio together. So this is going to be the Denver classic, you know, but Denver has nothing but shown insane poetry, mad love. And, you know, and I ain't got nothing to do but thank my dude Son for that, because he exposed our music to this culture, you know, so we just enjoying the whole festivity, but we wanted to kill the whole music game in the scene, and you know, Denver, Colorado, and abroad, and do something together, man, that brings some of the people together, the Juggalos together, and here's some good ass kill you shit.
Honestly, if you haven't been to fucking Colorado, you need to come down. You wonder why Psychopathic always shows up here 3-4 spots on the tour? Because it's fucking live here, okay?
I know personally.
I second that. I heard that.
Now, speaking of the D's and collabs, now, I know you've heard of Defect.
Yeah, that's my dude.
Okay, Defect's coming out with a lot more new stuff. I'd love to hear a fucking collab with you and him.
You just got to get up.
Good to hear, good to hear. You heard that, D?
You just need to get at me, dog.
Okay, got another question here. What are your thoughts on Brother Lynch on signing on to Strange Music?
Hey, man, my thoughts on Brother Lynch, as long as he's still doing music, this music to my ears, because that's my nigga. That right there, on the strength though, Brother Lynch is one of the dudes that, when you can't help but respect that dude, man. I mean, he made dudes adapt his style, and that's either his originator in his own mouth, in his own way. And that's shout out to Lynch. Good deal signing over there with Strange Music. Hope they do what they need to do for you, bro. And also, you know, shout out to Big Jack. You know, all the people out in the Bay Area, bro. All the gangsters out there, all the rappers out there doing their thing, get your money. But on the strength of the Brother Lynch, man, I just want to hear the nigga album, because that's one of my favorite artists. I got a lot of artists that I like. He's one of my favorites.
I think one of the hopes is that, you know, the Tech Nine audience, Brother Lynch, he does have a different style. I mean, he can rap fast and do all that, but the style of music that he's known for is a slower pace and more of a gangster killer vibe, rather than Tech Nine, where he really hypes the crowd, shit is really fast. You know, it's kind of a different style, but I think he can really work his style well. I just hope Tech Nine's audience really embraces it.
I believe that's a good thing. If he can get, you know, the people to love what he's doing, you know, and that fan base to get into what he's doing, man. I'm happy for him. I can't hit on that. Nigga, we all from the OG old shit, killer shit, dog. So, you know, I'm from the West Coast, down south. He in the Sac Town with it, you know, and you had Gangsta Nip in Texas, and he shot out of D, you know, I mean, and shoot flames even out of the East Coast. Now, we all do what we do. That's all that shit. So, you know what? I ain't got nothing but Flatliners, what's up? Y'all shout out to Flatliners. So, for motherfuckers that think a nigga hating on the Flatliners, I don't know who put that shit in the air. Flatliners is my niggas. Get at me, dog. You know what it is. Psycho and St. Fortune. You gotta do something.
The other thing I think is any avenue that gives a talented artist a viable path to follow, to do what they do, and to make money, and still exhibit their talent. And I think a lot of people think that, you know, Brother Lynch isn't making music anymore, so I think it's a good thing for him, because Tech Nine is blowing it up on the underground. He's blowing it up, and he's brought underground music back to the commercial where, you know what I mean, he's on a big scale, he's on a lot of records, and so Exactly. So, you know, we hope that Brother Lynch definitely gets some of that love and makes some money and does what he does.
Yeah, one of the things I've noticed, I've been a fan of Angelic for a long time. And last album I honestly really enjoyed from Tech Nine with Absolute Power. One of the things I hope that Brother Lynch can do while being on that label is bring Tech away from the hip-hop, away from the MTV mainstream sound, and get him more toward that Angelic Absolute Power, the thing that made him stand out, that made him, you know, that got his fan base originally.
Yeah. Well, first of all, I'm gonna make a statement to what you just said.
Okay.
Hip-hop is not what you hear on the radio. That is not hip-hop. Hip-hop is what we're doing right now. Hip-hop is a thought process, a culture. You do this shit. If you get money from it, that's great. But you do it on the strength that you love to do it. That's hip-hop. I don't go with what the industry determines hip-hop is. The industry has fucked up the word hip-hop so much that you refer to certain shit as hip-hop, which ain't hip-hop. And I just have to, I'm from that old, I'm from that era, I'm from that golden age, and it's like I have to defend hip-hop. I do hip-hop, it's just dark. My dude do gore hop, it's dark hip-hop. We don't do mainstream music.
Yeah.
That's not hip-hop.
One of the things that I've always,
It ain't rap, because ain't all rap. I need rap to make me exist. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Rap has to exist. Because without rap, the people who hate rap wouldn't know where to go.
Right. You gotta have a balance. There's always a balance in music. So for the people who don't like the commercial shit, the pop shit, the MTV, which they don't even play music videos anymore, so I don't even know why I say MTV, but, for everyone who does not like that shit, and I'm one of those who does not like that shit, you have the alternate, the people who really dedicate themselves to making, music that's true to them and quality music. It isn't about, let me try to make a catchy hook to try to sell a bunch of records. And I had a conversation with Faygoluvers about this last night, and it's about making music that's inspired. A lot of the commercial shit, it sounds uninspired. Yes, it's produced well, it has dynamically, it sounds good, but it's uninspired music. It doesn't sound like that they were passionate about the music. That they just had engineers in the studio that made the shit sound good. Give me underground shit that was recorded in someone's house that they put their passion and everything into and try to make a really quality record, and I will take that any day over the commercial shit that you hear on MTV, VH1, anything, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I will take that all day long.
Before you answer that question, I gotta say shout out to everybody that's listening and all that shit like that. I want to say, what's up to my girl Small One right here. Give a shout out. Tell her what's up.
Hey, what's up, your Small One here?
Small One in the building. It's Core Fest, baby. We getting it in. Yes, sir. Got the camera side one with the camera side one out of Dallas. Or look. Corpus Christi, Texas. I fucked up. But anyway, no, I just wanted to say, get my girl over here and say what's up.
What's up, Tiger?
All right, go up there.
it's just weird seeing, Tech 9 that came and originated the term up the industry, now bowing down to the industry. I hope it's just my own personal opinion. Nobody here, and no disrespect to Tech, but you need to bring it back to your angelic and absolute power roots. That's all I'm saying. Getting that MTV money's good, getting that radio money's good, but you got to get back to it because you're losing too many fans, man. Way too many fans.
My personal opinion, I think you gave it to him. I'll be honest with you. He may have been selling 4, 5, 6,000 copies. He's selling in the 50s, 60s, 70s consistently, or even in the hundreds. I don't know exactly, but I think he's doing all right.
Well, you gotta also understand that you got artists that make music for two different reasons. Either they try to make really hot studio albums to sell the music, or you got artists that make music to push shows. You know what I mean? And push merchandise and things at the show. And you can marry the two and make a really hot album that also translates well on stage and push merch and all that. That's great. But what I found is you have artists that either try to make a good album for the album, for people like listening to the album, or they make music for people who like to go to shows and like energy and all that stuff. And there's few artists, Kelvin's one of those artists who try to confuse both, you know what I mean? Make good music for the people who like what he does, but also translate it for the awesome stage show. But for the people, like Tech 9, I mean, he makes really hot shit that translates well on the stage. But for people who like this older shit, some people like yourself, are feeling like maybe that album for like, what the older ones did. What the new songs translate well to good stage shows. You know what I mean? It depends on the artist is trying to go. you know.
It just seems to me like he's lost a lot of the energy he used to have. Now, when he's up on stage, he has. You know, I've never seen outside of maybe Psychopathic, you know, saying poetry here and a couple other people that fly to a stage show. But when it comes down to him on the mic, you can hear he's winded lately. You can hear that he doesn't have the energy like he used to. Whether that comes with growing older or stress or family issues, whatever he may have, you know, but that's my own personal shit.
You know, I mean, I can't hate on Tech. All I can do is congratulate because here's the thing, dude. The dude went from being, he rolling with that Tom Dog, he's rolling with the big dogs, Eminem, all these dudes, Pharaoh Monch, all the big, real lyricists that get the most respect in the game, and he could never get that accolade because he should have been in it. There's no fucking, because none of them are fucking with him outside of Eminem. Straight up. And I believe he thinks he's better than Eminem, and I know Eminem thinks, you know, it's just friendly competition on that level, I'm sure that is the case, but the bottom line is Tech Nine has found his niche. I can't sleep on what he's doing to keep that niche because at the end of the day, he's made money at it. The thing is to get exposed, you want to expose more people to your shit. So the older you get, you kind of, you know, you don't think the same way, Joe. I mean, you can go back to my first record and listen to what I do now, and it's like, I keep it dark and grimy, but it's a different type. It's grown man shit. You know what I'm saying? I will want some people so man because I lost a lot of fucking with even King just on the stuff. They didn't even hear the music. They didn't hear that because I was fucking with King. Not even saying that the shit was whack because it wasn't like I don't do whack music ever. That's against the rules, huh? If I do a whack song, it's a rap, and I feel most artists feel the same way. They ain't doing whack shit. It may not be your cup of tea.
Right.
But it's just, shout out to Tech Nine. You know what it is.
Here's my final point on this is basically it's up to the fans to really let Tech know if the fans overall are feeling that he needs to do a certain kind of music, then it's up to the fans. People vote with the dollars, people vote with hitting him up, you know, online or whatever avenues you can hit him up and let him know. But I mean, if the majority of the audience feels the way you do, then, you know, Tech Nine is going to start doing that type of music. If the majority fans say, hey, we like the shit that you're doing on this last record, you know, that's going to, you know, sway him to keep doing that kind of music. I really think the fans have a big amount of input.
Nowadays, because of the way downloading and all the way the way it music, you know, it's so easily accessible. You know, your fans are going to let you know, I didn't like that record. I mean, I can make a whole album, and one song I think that is not as dope as the rest of them. It's a dope song. It'll be the weirdest person that says, I like that cut. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I think it's the greatest song on the album.
Right.
And I might have a select few that think the same way, but they like all the other shit that I think is cool. You know, but that's how it is. You can't please everybody. As long as he's being able to feed his family and feed the people in his entourage and keep doing this shit, man, he's big as diamond, dude.
And it's really up to the fans to really let the artists know if they wanted them to go back to a certain style or do a certain kind of music. If fans pay, you know, a big portion of that, and then if you have artists that ignore that, then, you know what I mean, then it's up to the consequences of that. But, you know what I mean, I think if more people like you say, hey, go back to the roots and do that kind of music, then, you know, those type of artists will say, okay, I gotta make the music for those fans. I don't want to alienate that core audience that helped get me where I'm at now.
Yeah, I feel, you know, it's not just the Tech Nine, but, you know, a lot of artists like ICP, you know, the old Psychopathic, they've strayed from what they used to do, and they're trying different venues and everything with different music, but it's like, you know, you alienate a large part of that fan base by doing something like that. You know, but, you know, as long as he's seen his family first and foremost, and the people he loves and taking care of them, that's all that matters.
Right.
The music and the fans come last.
Right.
You know, you got to take care of the people you love. Okay, this is Copies with the second part of this day poetry interview. Got another question here for you. How is it being on Freestyle 101, and how were you contacted by that?
Freestyle 101 is was a great situation, but it was through somebody I knew that loved the same force as music, and they happened to be in the right spot. They asked me to come down and raise the shit up. So that's what that's how it happened. It's just through somebody that was a fan that happened to work at G4 TV. And not only that, the guy that hooked it up, he has his own band, he does hip hop also, so, and Messiah, shout out to Messiah, what's up Frank, what's up Bruce, so definitely check them out, Freestyle 101, I mean, they still have some really good artists on there, and they gave us some freestyle champions, took some people that aren't really blown up either, so that was a pleasurable experience.
I know you got a lot of love from a lot of the forum comments after that freestyle, and I was checking those up. I was like, somebody please show people, hip-hop fans, rap fans, metal fans, where you may be, check out Sing Poetry and leave a comment. I saw a lot of positive comments.
Right. We don't mind negative comments too, though. We know you're still the hater fluid if you do that, but we'll take those too.
Well, we like constructive criticism. If you say something where you didn't like a particular song or record or something, and you have reasons why it's constructive, you know what I mean? We take that into account and say, okay, if you didn't like this for this certain reason, or you want to hear more of this, we take that into account and try to bring more of the type of music that fans want to hear. But if someone just says that's whack, or that sucks or whatever, that's what we call a hater, because you just hate it for the strength that you don't like it, you don't even know why you don't like it.
Yeah, at least give some reasons why you don't like it. Another question I have is, when you're at the gathering, about, what was it, a year or two ago?
Two gatherings.
Yeah, 2 gatherings ago. Did you meet any of Psychopathic, like Violet J, ICP, Swift, any of them?
I met Violet J and Shaggy through Vanilla Ice years ago in Dallas, so it established me. I think they're the reasons why I was able to get on that show, because they knew who the fuck I was. Because the person who was on the show didn't even know who Intern Force was, and then I got a call a week later saying there's somebody up in management here knows who the fuck you are and said get you on the show. So, I mean, obviously, from my meeting with Jay and Shaggy, they remember the record, the Grim Reality record with the straight jacket, because, it is what it is, man. So,
They were fans of that shit when it was out.
You gotta think about it, back in those days, we were the only ones doing that type of shit, so you kind of had to be, cool with everybody like that, because you were going against the way, completely.
And you gotta listen to each other's shit, find out what, everybody's doing, and find out, where they're making themselves, how you can improve your own game, and different things like that.
Right.
And second part of that question is, what were your thoughts on the whole experience, the Juggalos, the gathering, Psychopathic, everything, outside of being on the second stage? I know you're on the second stage, and you didn't get a lot of people over there because they didn't know where it was, or it was wrong timing.
Well, I don't look at it like that. I don't look at it like that. I really like the experience with the motherfucker. That was for one, it was in Cape and Rock, Illinois, someplace nobody uses. Walked in no whole other world. It was drinking, smoking. It was my type of shit. And music, dude. It was music, food, pictures. It was everything, dude. And people were buying my shit. So I don't even give a fuck. It was support the people that didn't even know who the fuck I was. I love 100%.
So if Psychopathic asked you to come back for another, would you?
Yes, they got a room. I'm not driving again. $35, I'm fucking around. Yeah, it's a shit benefit. If it's beneficial for us to do stuff like that. Yeah, because I do spotted dates now. I don't try to do too much things that are, or like I don't know what shit to do. That's stuff different. But I try to do spotted dates like Warfest and other things that, have you networking with a lot more artists. You got to do the same shit, because you really don't you hit people up on the internet, but you really don't get to see them until you get to see them. And so that's when you form those bonds and shit like that. So yeah, no, I have no problem with doing the gathering again. It's just I would like to have product when I go there and new music. So so if it happens, then hit me up. Cool, I'll be there. If they won't, then life goes on. Shit, I think you're gonna be out there.
And if anybody from Psychopathic is listening to this, the best spot to put IP on would be at Hella Wicked, Detroit, one night, crazy ass shit.
Oh yeah, man. That is the whole good the business. I love Detroit. I love Detroit. I've been wanting to do Hella Wicked for a long time. I wanted to do the gathering. I got to do the gathering. I want to do Hella Wicked, and you know, if the opportunity arises, it'd be great.
Okay, last
Shout out to those juggalos. And that's not me. Dude, I got juggalos in California. Every time I see the hatchet man around motherfuckers, I give them a much clown love. Don't even get it fucked up. I speak to motherfuckers. I'll let them know who the fuck and what it is. I speak.
And this motherfucker doesn't kiss Juggalos' asses either, just make records fail. Fuck some artists.
Negative. I can't do that, dog. I can't just shut you out if you don't like me. You know, that's not cool. That's kind of cut blowing right there.
You know, maybe a beat. You know, a couple artists that are just, you know, ran on ICP's nuts to get fans, but that's my own personal feeling, you know. My last question is, are you going to be working with my man here, Jason Pearl, on the next album?
Oh yeah, that's we beyond just music on it. So it's definitely, we are business partners, so our business is not just music, you know, but
pretty much every insane poetry record, everything that comes out from here on out, I'm definitely going to be a part of, you know, and you know, even with the Psycho Scum thing, I hope to be a part of that too. I know definitely there's a lot of talented producers in the B2 of Fiasco. You know, what's up, Fiasco? He's definitely a talented dude. I love the stuff he does, so I know he'll definitely have stuff all over that. But I'm gonna try to get a track or two on that as well to help. But yeah, we're a business team. Like I said, it's not just the music, but you know, we have a label together, and you know, the next thing we're gonna be trying to do is you know, looking for young talent, people that are hungry, you know, in this game, that really have a good heart and are talented and hustle. You know what I mean? That's really the big part. We don't want couch MCs. We don't want people, you know, recording and expect everyone else to do the work for them. We want people.
You can, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. You know what he's saying is like, for all the artists out there that think label's supposed to hold your hand, you're really tripping, because you might as well finish yourself, because no label's gonna hold your hand.
Especially in these times, you know, artists have to be accountable for their own success. You know, a label is there to help provide, you know, assistance in that, but the bottom line is, you know, you gotta hustle for yourself. And to be honest, you know, any label that's trying to take, you know, the majority of money out of your pocket, or your writer's credit, or, you know, anything like that, you know, you really gotta give a second look, because there's nothing that as an independent artist you can't do, you know, that you can't do, that a mini label is going to tell you they can do for you. You can set up digital on your own. You can press CDs on your own. You can set up shows on your own. You can do everything on your own. And you don't need, you know, some of these smaller labels to do it. If you got to deal with a big label, great. Just get cash up front, because if you don't, good luck. But other than that, you know, we are looking for talent, and
for hard workers.
Hard workers
make money. That's the reason why technology.
No lazy motherfuckers need to apply to this label.
Exactly. So that's really what our focus is next. Is after, you know, we get the back catalog out for Insane Poetry and drop, you know, what we're going to drop in 2010. We're really focusing on getting some new talent in.
Yeah, there's no rush on what we're doing.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's the cool thing, is because we're doing it ourselves. There's no rush, and we're doing it at a pace that is beneficial. It's been really beneficial. I'm happy about it. Also, shout out to Japan.
Yeah, definitely.
For everybody, the juggalos in Japan, just people in Japan have been supporting our Insane Poetry. The Black Plague Daily Virus edition, man, has been nothing but Onichiwa.
Yeah, no, we've had actually, as of late, a lot of support from Japan, Australia, Germany, Finland. Those places have really been buying a lot of product and showing a lot of love. So, you know, definitely shout out to them. And these are avenues for artists that we end up, you know, fucking with in the future. These are avenues that they will have, you know what I mean? But we really want to bring on people who really deserve it and want to work for it, to have those avenues open. But yeah, definitely.
Anything else you guys want to say to the fans listening before we cut this off?
Man, I'd just like to say, shout out to all Insane Poetry fans and all the support over the years. And for the people that's joining on, getting on board right now with the Insane Poetry movement, definitely Much love. In his days and time in the music industry, you want to get some shit that is willing to do. Fuck what the next motherfucker says, because their opinion don't mean shit. As long as you like what you like. I'm not even going to hate on nobody else's opinion, because that is your opinion. But definitely, if you support IMP, all the people across the globe, United States, where we doing our thing at, man. And shout out to the artists too that really we've networked with, we've done a lot of business with, and just friendships on that level, because the game is ugly. If you ain't realized that, check your pockets.